Well, hello, everybody. Good morning. It is Monday Morning Coffee and Chat. My name is Laura Trevino, and the name of my channel is Creative Art by LT. Good morning. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. It's cold here. I don't know about where you are, which is never cold here. Okay, so kids got a late start for school today. I was hoping they were going to cancel, but, I don't have kids anyway, but just because my grandkids would be off. But, you never know. Thank you guys for being here. Gail, I was really happy to see you on there today, and you're doing well, I hope. Sharon Davenport, thank you. She's going to be in the bushes. Thank you so much. Let me see. I have to put the glasses on other than that because I can't see that far. Even though it's real close, I cannot see. Let's see. I saw Ezra Ruth. Is that the way it is? I think that's the way I would pronounce it, but I'm not sure. I'm not super good with names. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. It's Gail and I. Geneva Coleman, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Cheryl H., good morning, honey. I bet it's cold over there. I bet it is. Oof. It's cold here. As a matter of fact, I turned the little air conditioner that I have off. I was like, no, but it's pretty cold. Yep, they're starting later here. Yep. So the teachers still have to be there early. Okay. So that's one thing. The teachers still have to be there at the regular time, but the students can come in later, which is kind of hard if you have your kids in school, right? And you're a teacher, because mine used to always have to come with me early. If we went in early, mine would come in early. So, but that's okay. And then you do have those parents that are going to drop their kid off at 6:30, no matter what, because they got to go to work and that's it. And they'll be standing outside until you get there and let them in. So it's kind of like, ooh. Oh, okay. So I really should get started. So today what we're going to do is we are going to try and attempt to make molds, like resin molds, from 3D prints. Okay. So I did one last night to try it out. Let me show you right here. Open this little table up here. Okay, so this little ducky is a 3D printed little quilted looking ducky, knitted duck. And my sister Donna actually gave me that. And so last night I took this resin, which I'm using right now. It's Amazing Mold Maker. Okay, it's this one. I got it at Michael's some time ago when I was trying to make a little goose from the backyard. I wanted to make so I have, a little bit in there. So I did order some better stuff. I think that's better for this. So we're going to get going. Hey, Kelly, thank you for being here. So I'm hoping it takes 30 minutes for it to cure. It's pretty fast. So if we do something real quick, then we will be able to talk a little bit and then unmold before it's done. Thank you. I'm going to be honest about my shirt. I love what it says. I'm always got something I have to say, okay? I love what it says, but I want to do it again because I don't choose it a lot because of the colors. I love the red and the white here, and I love the purple, but I don't like them together, if that makes sense to you guys. So I'm going to redo it, but eventually. But I don't wear it as much because of that. Because I just am not real happy with that. Hey, Sean, good morning. How are you? Thank you for coming in. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. It's these eyes, and with the weather, it does make. I picked this up. This is that puffy clay. I had it over there sitting, and it was cold, so it was like it was hard. And I thought, ooh, I like that. Well, now I've got it real soft with the hot hands. And when I was searching for my blade, my X-Acto knife, I cut myself. So crazy, I tell you. So I want to go ahead and we're going to go to this over here. So let's move it, make it big. So we can get this going and then we can talk. Because we know that's what we need to do. Okay, so this is show and tell later. Okay, so I went around this morning and I said, okay, what do I have that I would want to make a mold of? And I like this snail. Okay, it's super soft and silky, and I wonder if it's going to make it shiny. The mold will be shiny and silky. So I thought I'd do that one. I thought it would be really pretty in epoxy, in the clear epoxy, something to sit on your desk maybe. So what I need to do is I either had to make or find something to put it in. So I got this. It's an old Tupperware, and I'm going to glue this part down. Okay. Then I'm going to fill up the rest with resin. And I don't have that much, so I'm hoping I have enough for the two of them. Actually, if you can hear the printer, I have an adorable penguin container that I want to do. But, oh well, it's still going. It didn't stick the first time, so it's okay. It's okay. Oh, does she? I liked this one. I thought it was really pretty, but you know, it's kind of, I'm worried that it's got a little rough edge here, and that's going to come out. But you know what? We're just going to check it out anyway. And then I had done these. I've never been able to get my 3D printer to do a plate of anything. Well, it did the plate of this, and I forgot to do any coloring. So they all, I don't know, a 10 or 12 came out just plain. So I thought it'd be pretty in epoxy. So, okay, so we'll do this one. Yeah, we can do this one first, right? All right, let's see. Coffee's gonna fall. I'm dropping everything over here, okay, just so y'all know. Now, I can't get this too close to any of the sides because I don't want it to be too thin. You need to make sure. Now, I was going to make them, and that's why I was looking for the X-Acto knife, because I was going to make it. Okay, I'm going to let that just kind of cool off there. Okay, this one, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one. I guess I'm going to put his little feet down, but I might have to do something else. I might have to like take it out and cut it open, because if I put it like wherever this sticks, I might not get a good mold of it. And I definitely want it to stick to the bottom, because I don't want to float, you know, once we put the stuff in there. I don't even know, like, I didn't take the time. Thank you. I figured, what do I have that we might want to see in like a clear resin, you know, or a colored resin or whatever. I do like both of them. Okay, so the good thing about this, it's just 1-to-1. I did not like take the rice and put it in there and measure how much I need. So that's going to be a hit and a miss. And if we don't have enough for the second one, well then we'll have to wait, because my order's coming in on Thursday. So I should be able to get something done. And my thoughts are we're going to need quite a bit, because that's quite a bit. And then what I'll do is I'll put some here, and then I'll mix them both in a larger container, which I have one behind me. Okay. So I love when things are just 1-to-1. Super easy, 1-to-1. This is, what is it? It's only 8 fluid ounces. Ugh, that's not much. We may only be able to get one of these done. Huh, maybe we should, no, I want to do this now. We'll wait on you. Just, if I don't have enough, I'll just mix it up real quick. It's not like it's going to, like it's not rapid, where it's gonna like cure real fast. Let me get my finger. My fingers are dirty. Okay. I have a little wipey here for this. All right. I'm guessing. I really don't know. We'll try it. And if that's not enough, then I have a little bit more to add, because I don't want to get it in there and then not have enough. It's deceiving. This is deceiving. Like, how much do you really think is in here? You know, it's like the space. I don't know. So you measure these, and I just eyeball it. This one's super thick. thought about waiting another week. So if it doesn't come out good, you know, I will have the others next time. And let me see. Need more. Yeah, we're going to be lucky if we get one of these done. All right, let me make sure. No, a little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, when you do these, you also need to make sure you have the room in the front and the back and in the side, because if you don't have enough room, oh, I hope this is enough to fit that. You know that it's not. Oof. Okay, I'm looking, guys, because I don't have enough to mix it all in. Oh no. I thought this was going to be big enough, but it's definitely not. Definitely not. All right. I'm going to run grab something. Hang on. Don't anybody leave. I'll be right back. Dior, settle down. Okay, sorry. Dior jumped up. I thought he was going to start his howling. This crazy dog. Okay. This. Don't talk about him, because if you talk about him, he's gonna come crazy. All right, so I want to make sure the cup is rinsed. Not, I rinsed it, but I want to make sure it's dry. And I don't have a way to get the bubbles out except for alcohol or put my flame to it. So kind of like, hopefully it won't have too many bubbles, and hopefully the bubbles. I just wiped it, and whatever this is, I know what it is. It's a piece of the ink that fell off that tube of stuff. Okay, sorry. But this is definitely a pretty red too. Did I tell you about this ring I have here? I don't remember if I told y'all or not, but I've been wanting one of those rings that does your blood pressure and tells you how you sleep and all that good stuff. And then I didn't want to spend $300. I was like, nah, not on me, you know. I don't need that much. So I got this one, and it's called Luck Ring. And it measures sleep, and it measures like your heart rate, and not your blood pressure, and not your sugar. Those are things you just add in there. And it kind of does like an overall how you're feeling the day and your blood oxygen, you know. But I kind of really wanted it for sleep because I don't sleep well. I toss and turn a lot. I think a lot. And so, okay. So I'm going to throw that away. Well, I'll hold on to it for a few seconds because we might have more. I'm hoping this is going to get just enough. You know what I mean? Hoping and praying. Okay. So, I like it, but honestly, it's telling me that I'm sleeping really well. I'm like, wow, that's pretty good then. All this time I thought I wasn't sleeping well because, you know, I wake up all night long and go to the bathroom or write something down because I'm thinking too much, and it's repeated dreams over and over. So anyway, okay, so I got all that in there, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that it's good. I'm going to stir it until it's all one color. There's no streaks, and you have to definitely get the sides. And it's pretty. It's really pretty. I like it. So I always want to do things like in the past, I wanted to make the yard stuff. Well, I need molds. So I've been trying to figure out how to get a mold to use to do those. And then Cheryl H sent me Hey, precious pieces. Good morning. I'm sorry. I'm over here really working hard. And Stephanie Calloway. Good morning. Your stuff will go out today. I have it ready. So I was just like, she showed me that, and I said, you know what? I had watched one of Miss Becky's, I think, favorites. It's Glitz and Bling or Glitz and something. And okay. This is no, guys. Could be a total flop. Okay, it could be. I don't think it's going to be, but it could be. Okay, so I'm going to now pour it in there, hoping that everything goes well. I'll go slow. Slow, less bubbles, I hope. I just needed to go above the snail by at least probably 1/4 inch minimum. Come on. So it's going. Now, if I didn't have this container, oh no. If I didn't have this container, then I would pull out the card stock or the corrugated like cardboard or plexiglass or one of those things and make it. I'm gonna have to add. I don't have enough. Oh no. Okay. Come on. Come on. I'm going to do it real quick because it doesn't need to be that much. If I would have known, I'd have gone yesterday and got some more. Okay, let me do it real quick. It's not going to take that much. Okay. This is the least one, so we'll do however much I have of this. Just do it all, right? Do it all. I can't see the chat. I'm so sorry. But if you're here, thank you for being here. I'm going to try to do this out of here. Let it sit for a few minutes. Okay. I know it's going to be enough when I get it with the other one. Then I'm going to put this upside down so we can take out the rest in just a few minutes. Okay, this one. Should turn that off. I don't need it anymore. So, it is Monday. What are y'all doing? Excited? Okay, this is good. I'll do the same with this one. I'll flip it upside down so it can drain a little bit. We might be able to get something else out of there. And I'm going to take this one. And I'm just going to pour it in here because I don't need the bigger cup. It'll all fit in this. And I ordered a couple of different types because I wasn't sure which one, I was going to like. So I ordered a couple of different types of this molding stuff. And so we'll try it out when it comes. Okay. It dries pretty, it cures pretty fast. We're going to put whatever I need in here for the snail, and then if I have anything left, we'll just add it to the thing. Gail, I saw you said something about the antlers. Yeah, I'm going to have to fill that thing all the way up. I thought about making a more narrow, straighter container for that, which we might do. We might be able to do that. Okay, notice that I'm just kind of whipping it around. Who cares about the bubbles now? Got to get it done. You scrape it. All right, here we go. Like I said, I needed to go above, so I'm probably just going to use it all. That's still it right there. It's the width, the wideness of this container is why I thought it was going to be higher than it was. It's just, it's gradually getting wider to the base. So I have to have it covered. So I better cover it. Come on. Come on. I mean, it is covered, but I wanted to have space. I don't want it to be at the very edge. How far down is it? It's not very far, guys, but that's going to be it, I guess. Unless I try to do a little bit more. I can. Do I have enough? Let's see. Honestly, I don't think it's going to matter. I'm glad we started this now. Let's see. It's coming out. I put paper down because that's this thick cardstock. And so I was going to use that in case I needed to make a container. This is going to be it. I'm not going to deal with this. As long as we have enough that's covered, I'll just be gentle with it. You know, I can always make another one. This is just to see if we can do it. We're going to just check to see if we can do it. And this is kind of just, I'll put whatever I have here. I'm making a mess, sorry. For those that don't like the mess, I'm going to look up and see what y'all have to say as soon as we get this done. Okay. I have wipies here so we can wipe it all down and we'll be okay. I don't know if anybody's come in. Good morning. Hey, Jenna Hancock. Good morning. Up Designs. Thank you for being here. I'm making a mess over here. I think we're good. Okay. I just want to get a little bit more on the top. But then again, it's going to spread all the way out, so it's not that much. I really probably should have checked the volume of it. And then all this is going to go thrown in the trash can, and then we're going to be clean. Okay. I'll get rid of this. Wipe my hands. I'll wipe off the desk. Now, it takes 30 minutes, like I said, to cure. And I'm going to spray it with some alcohol. See if I can get some of the bubbles to come up. Wipe my hands, put this over here. Put it on this thing over here. All right, so there we go. So now we just have to wait for that to cure. Now, I'm wondering, because it says 30 minutes, but does that depend on, like, it's like that's thick. All right, I can see the bubbles coming. But I wanted to get it going so that we would be able to talk while it did that. Okay, where's my alcohol? Okay. Okay, I'm going to move it over here. Get rid of this. Okay. So, and that's the one like I said, I think I told you that I got it from, we'll have to wait on the cute little reindeer. Got it from Michael's a while back. Okay, I'm definitely in need of a drink of coffee, just so y'all know. Definitely. All right, so let's see who's here and what I missed. I was just going to ask if anyone had today off due to the weather. I'm off, but not due to the weather. You're off today, state of emergency. Good for you, Up Designs. Good morning, and it's Jenna. Hi, Jenna. Thank you. Doris Leonard, good morning. You're going to make one more onesie today. Struggling to find the correct stabilizer. No show mesh. Oh, well, you'll get it, girl, I'm sure, because you've been working on those. That's great. I think that's it. Oh, hey, Dee, good morning. I saw Stephanie, Precious Pieces. Thank you for being here. All right, Shell H. Let's hope that it comes out good. We're going to see. Now, I usually don't sit down, but I'm going to. or at least kind of sit, half sit. I have this, this is the one. So last night, I was like, I need to try this just to make sure, because I think my brain says it's going to work, and that I'll be able to use them. So it's got all this detail on it, right? And so I did this one. I poured this one. And I did this in a little Dixie cup. One of these. I just stuck it down on the bottom. Like that. Stuck it down there. I filled it up. And then when it was done, I peeled the cup off. So that was pretty easy. That was like super easy, actually. And hey, Jesse Gibson. Good morning. How are you? And I slurp. I'm sorry, because I do forget. I forget that I'm not supposed to slurp with this microphone. All right. Put my cup over here. So I thought, let's check this out. Which I haven't taken it out yet. So hopefully it's going to be nice and then, I could make a lot of ducks, which is good if you're going on a cruise. Ouch. I cut myself, and so I don't want it to come out. Well, it's kind of thin, too. All right. Well, that's cute. Just have to cut these little things off right here. The excess. Can y'all see that? It's cute. And all the details are there. I'm trying to see, what is this? That's weird. Let me see what this is. Let me look at the actual beak here. Look at this beak. Okay, it's just kind of flat and out. Okay. So that did not come out very good. If you can see, the beak is missing. It had like a bubble. Now, did I cause that bubble? No, it should have been good. You know what? That meant that when I do this, I'm going to have to make sure that there's no air pocket in here. And probably if I spritz it with some, because it's just got like a little bubble right here on the little the beak. But everything else looked pretty good. I see a little bubble here too. I'm going to take this off, this excess. Where's my little cutters? Look at that. So that's good. That's a good sign. Just need to, when I put resin in there again, I need to make sure and spritz it with alcohol ink, and then make sure I get out all the bubbles. It's still not completely cured. It's soft. So I'm just going to trim them right now while it's easy. Rely on my touch because it's hard to see. It's just got a little, where I guess I overfilled it. Okay, that's enough, Laura. Getting too close. Okay. The woman that I watch with that glitz and glitter, she fixes things when they have when they're not perfect. I haven't figured out how she does it, but she does it. So I think it's pretty good. What do y'all think? I mean, to me, it looks like, wow, that's pretty good. So I could make a bunch of them. That's the bottom. So it'll get harder throughout the day. So I'm gonna set it there, but that's cute. I like that. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera and we can talk a little bit, and then we'll hopefully get this to cure and it won't be a total flop. And then today I'll fill that one up again with some epoxy. So you can look, it's a little too thin. I should have gone higher in the cup. It's real thin right there, and that means it could tear easily. So that we don't want to do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go back. We'll switch. All right. So let me see what's going on here. Is that Robin Creation? Good morning, Robin. How are you doing? Sorry, I was getting rid of that cup. Good morning. See if I missed anybody. It looks good, right? I thought so. I mean, I'm happy, except for the beak, but it's just the very tip, and it's an air bubble that was there. So that's pretty good. But I'm looking forward to trying it out. But I think it does look good. It's cool. You know, then it becomes like the possibilities are so much greater of making different things. There's so many files to print the 3D stuff. And then, yeah. At Little Miss New School, they reward them with little ducks like that. Aw, she showed me her collection. Oh, how cute. Are they 3D? Are they epoxy, resin? What are they? Like what is the material? Plastic? I know I slurped. I did this vending machine for my daughter-in-law, and then I got into little balls. So I'm going to print some little mini 3D stuff so that she can put them in her thing. And then when the kids are good or just, you know, get an award, they can get that, a reward, not award, but a reward. They can get one of the little animals, little critters. So I have that going on right now too. And I'm making her, my daughter-in-law's, she's a special ed teacher, and she's meeting with her teachers on Thursday. So I'm making some little heart photo stands. They're real simple and cute. They're real cute. So hoping that they like that. And I don't know if I said it this morning because I say a lot of things and then I go crazy. Oh, you know what? That is just I'm sorry, but I hope you like it. Even if you don't do anything, just look at it. It's cute. You're welcome. You're welcome. Solid hard plastic, yeah. Yeah, which is fine. I mean, kids like them. Kids love those things. But when I was looking, I was like, okay, first off, I wanted it to be 3D. My hair's inside. Secondly, I wanted it to be something that's going to look good in resin. You know, I was like, it can't have any little like the little photo thing. It has a slit, but it's such a fine little slit in there. I did not want to even think about trying it because the little mold would have to have that opening, and that's just not going to work. So it was kind of challenging walking around looking for stuff, trying to figure it out, make sure that it's not ready yet. What time is it? It's 9:34. So I just wonder how long it's going to be. And then I said, okay, well, let me see if I can print something. And so I started printing this really cute penguin, and it's a bottom and a top. So I'll have to wait till I get the new mold making stuff because it's going to take quite a bit because it's two different things. And I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to send one to Miss Becky so then she could try it on her show, on her live. So that means I have to make two. If the first one comes out. If the first one comes out, then we're good. So yeah. But I brought, what did I bring over here? I wanted to show y'all. I remember I showed y'all last time that I went to Hobby Lobby and I was missing stuff. I found something that I was missing. I put it somewhere. It's food. I thought it was cute. It's cute. It's like a chocolate chip cookie, a cupcake, a donut, and a piece of pie. So, and this one's actually for wax melting, but I said, well, I'll use it for resin. UV resin. The UV resin will work in this. It's a light color, right? Say yes, because I thought it would work. Yeah, it's got some cute donuts right here. And then, you can do like different colors of the UV, and then for like little sprinkles or whatever, a little bit there. So I thought that was cute. I liked it a lot. I said, okay, I have that too. Too many things. And I love clay. So, and I like to do clay on my morning show a lot. It's easier. And I bought 2 new colors. I thought I would make something with them, earrings or something for no, the elf-size donuts are tiny. Look how pretty that color is. I would call it fuchsia, but let's see what it is. Yep, it's fuchsia, because that's what I would call it. That's a pretty color. I don't know if I can show you that. And then this is like a hot pink. That's pretty. So I said, well, I want a new color. So I have so many. I really do. But I didn't have those. So see, now I do. I didn't have those. The elf-size donuts are teeny, tiny. My daughter she said that it was adorable. What they did, the elves showed up with these donuts. And then so her and her husband, they said, we'll get donuts for breakfast. And so everybody had donuts. I thought that was sweet. That's so sweet. Purplish pink, yeah. Which I like fuchsia a lot. I think it's pretty. I think it's a pretty color. I'm hoping. Now, hi, Mamacita. Good morning. I'm wanting to, and I did one, and it didn't work, but I did the 3D, the outside. Does that make sense? So I took my little goose and I put a box around it. And in Tinkercad, you can make something invisible, right? So the goose, after I made its box, a solid box around it, the goose, I made it invisible. So when it printed the box, and the inside shape was of the goose. And it was cool. And one of them did come out. The issue I had was getting the epoxy to release from the container. It did not want to release. So kind of like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see if I can get it to work. But yeah. Hey, Mama. I'm not sure if my grandson will be doing the elf on the shelf. Well, you never know. If the kids ask, he might. I know my son-in-law, Heath, is into it. And he comes up with things for them, for that daily change. And when they do change, he comes up with that stuff. So I'm sure if the kids say, what about the elf? Then I would think that he'll get it done. Yeah. You don't want to disappoint your kids, especially at Christmas. And I'm sure with what they had, it comes up quite a bit because kids are like, well, we did this over here. Well, we did this over here. It's like, okay, we're going to make our own stuff. But I hope so. If that's what if something they need, then yeah, I think it'd be a good thing. I think it'd be really good. Let's see, what else was I doing? I look around my desk because I have things to show you. I took this out. I mean, I know that not everybody watches, but when I was on the other day, I had made the smaller of the mushrooms that I had gotten, and I did the red at the top, and I did like, it was supposed to be white, but it didn't come out very white, but it is the mushroom. So I'm gonna, it's got the dots here, and I'm gonna paint those on with my my Posca pens or my paint Sharpies. Are the dots white or black? Because I just thought about that right now. I can't remember. Isn't it cute, Jesse? That is super cute. I'm sorry. I could put it on a desk and be happy. It's cute. And when it has its dots, it'll have more character. I thought, oh. And I even thought about, I don't know if y'all have seen, there's like a mushroom and it's a toad underneath, because I like that toad. And I thought, oh, I could have done it green. I could have put that toad underneath there. That'll be so cute. Thank you, Jennifer. They're white. Okay. Because I honestly thought, oh, black. But you're right. It should be, I think they're white. Yeah. Currently, we're just catching him and letting him learn. Yeah, definitely. It's his kids. He'll figure it out. But this came out super nice. I don't see no bubbles, nothing like that. I just need to clean this edge right here. And I mean, there's no hole, no bubbles. It came out really nice. Perfect. So I like that. I like that. And I'm not a big, like a resin person. Oh, shoot. I touched it. Ah. I wanted to see if it was ready. It's firm, but it's not ready. Got my wipes over here. I use a lot of wipes with the UV resin, the resin, and all this. I'm like wipey queen over here. Yeah, white dots. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was cute. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's cute. That's the thing. I get into all this stuff and I don't even know what to do. Like, I have nothing with my own clay things. You got your polyurethane resin. Okay, I ordered some. It hasn't come in. Yeah. Well, we should get on together. Miss Becky, you and I, maybe Cheryl H if she wants. So we can, my polyurethane resin is coming in the same time as the mold stuff on Thursday, I think. On Thursday. Yeah. And so I watched Craftable Things yesterday. Most of it. I did go to my son's to eat. So y'all went with me in the car, and then but when I got out of his house, I got off. I was like, ah. So but I got to listen to quite a few things, and then she did, she has been giving my name out for the custom designs, and someone reached out last night, and so I'll find out if she wants to do it or not. But a lot of what she was saying is very true, and I think it's a turnoff, because I got some of that negative stuff, which I had not before, and with that negative stuff, it just kind of makes me like push away. I don't want to put anything out there because then they're going to say this. Oh, it was Patrice L, and I wasn't sure. I haven't texted Cheryl H. Is this only for the people that are in the class? Because I was in there, but it's the Patrice L. Yeah, I like that. I like the talk. I like it. Sharing. I am looking for, so in case anybody knows and what people are using, for a better rhinestone software. I'm looking for something better. I use Silhouette, but that's pretty much, you put the, and then me moving everything going crazy. And I kind of wanted, something, I don't know, that was going to make it easier for when I post it, people don't struggle if I have the dots too close, or if I don't have them, because I had no trouble with them. I check them, right? I don't usually, very rarely do I put them out there without cutting them myself. But my machine might have a different angle of tilt. You know, it's a lot of different variations as to where you're going to do something correct or not. So, but yeah, but it does, and it's a lot of hours and little money, you know, so you have to love it. So that's the reason I started doing the custom ones, because I like to sit around and watch TV and move dots. You know, it's therapeutic. Yeah. Are you Sharon Davenport? She's checking in, saying good morning, guys. Are you driving or are you working? Can't remember what you said. But you know, those are the little things that kind of will be a turn off and make you want to go in a different direction. So I was like, no, the Patricia L is for everyone. She usually does her work with me or book club. Yeah, I remember. But for something that was said yesterday, it was something that was said at the beginning, and I thought, oh, wait a minute. Okay, you're working in your craft room. Have fun. My craft room is going to get cleaned today. It is a mess. Boy, I have everything out from the last week, and it's just like I have to like push things back just to get a space here. It's bad, and so I need to go put things away, put them away, and get ready, because it's hard to think with all the crap everywhere. It's like, oh, and then God, I wish I need to take a computer course or something so I can just catch up to the world. My home computer is what I have my software to the GraphTech cutter. Okay, that's it, because it needed its own special thing, and my laptop wasn't cutting it, so it's on the home computer. And apparently, my home computer updated Windows 11 something, and there. So I got to figure out how to get that program back on so I can cut an order on Flock. I'm like, so not happy. So I went in there yesterday and I tried to do it and I got frustrated. So, okay, I need help. Can't get that done. Moving on. But I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see. I don't think it's ready yet. I'm going to touch it again. Look, it's firm. It is firm, but I don't think it's quite ready. Nope. See, sticky. Oops. It's funny because every time I touch it, it makes a little print and then it goes, settles. Yeah. I was chilling yesterday, so didn't catch her live. I still need to watch the replay, maybe Tuesday. Oh, yeah. I haven't been watching much, honestly. I've been working on different things, and it's just like in and out, in and out. I buy my flock from either the Rhinestone World, because I like to get the extra rhinestones, right? Or I get it from Designs by Novart. That's where I get it. And I've only bought twice. Once from since the Rhinestone World has been taken over, right? I've only bought from them one time, and then I bought from Tianda with Designs by Novart. But before, there was always like specials, and you get a font, or you get rhinestones, and so that's where I went with it. I think it's a good price. I've looked on like Amazon and stuff, but I'm afraid because when I first started, I got this horrible deep purple. It was like the fuzz was falling off, and I was like, forget it, you know. But I kind of try to see where it comes out to $3, $3.23 a square foot. You know, try to get it at a good price, and I always try to buy more so that I'm not all of a sudden just out. So I don't know. It's hard. I do have a list of rhinestones I need to order from the baby's booty that I think are so beautiful. I want them. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm afraid because I didn't like it at all. And I have blue. Mine is blue, but I do like it. Um, but I don't know. No Amazon block. No, I'm like, there's just certain things I don't want to get from Amazon. Even rarely do I buy rhinestones from Amazon. If Kim gets something, my sister Kim, if she gets something really good from somewhere, then and hers I think was Etsy, and she gave me the link. Then I bought like that. Yeah, sticky. Well, when I cut it on the Graph Tech, I don't take off the backing, so I don't have to deal with that. If I've got it right on, I can take it off, and the majority, like 93, 95% of the dots will be out. And then I have very few to just take out. And then I put it on the placemat. So I haven't really had to deal with a lot of sticky stuff in a while. But sometimes when I use my Graph Tech, I use it for something else, like the felt, and I change the settings. It's like, I got to go back and get it right on. And I still haven't got down where I don't waste flock. Because sometimes I cut and say I cut 12 by 12. Well, the Graph Tech needs like 1.5 inches for the rollers to stay. That's not going to get cut. So you're not getting 12 by 12. You're getting, say, 10.5 by 10.5. So if I need to go wider, I can, but I can't really go deeper. Or I can only do one side where I can go a little bit more. So some of the files are 11. So then I'm cutting 13, 14 inches off. And then in the end, I'm wasting. I keep it, but it's very hard. I have to tape it together. And it's like I wait until I'm absolutely out before I try using all that. But I keep it and see what I can do with it. My little clay is now super squishy, just so you know. It got all soft. Very, very, very fun. Definitely good fidgeting. This stuff is good. Yeah, so I'm like, come on. It's almost, it's better now, guys, because now when I put my finger on it, it's not making a print. So we got a few more minutes. Let's say 10 minutes. So then we'll take it out and we'll check it out. What else was I going to show you guys? I've been doing lots of stuff, having fun. I worked really hard and got that big boy, Gail. Big boy, he did one good thing. I just set him up and I put it on there, and it made one of the photo heart holders. And then I said, oh, it did so well. Let me make 3. No way. It did not. It would not. It was just filament going everywhere. So I said, okay. So then I went back and I did 1, and it made 1. So I was like happy. You tried Amazon Flock and HTV Flock, and they both suck. Yeah. You use the purple from Eve. I want to say that I purchased it, and it was good. It was exactly to me like the blue, like the one that I use. I felt that it was exactly the same, and it was good. I need to price it. Because if I can, I try to, like, certain things for the DTF printer, I use Pro Color because I don't want anything to go wrong, and then I've used something else and somehow I've messed up, whatever. So I use Pro Color, and then I use the Pro Color ink, and I use the Pro Color powder. Okay, then the roll of material, the filament, I use a specific one that I've been using for the last 3 years or whatever, and it's from Amazon, and it's like $79, and it's very good. Then for my 3D printers, I have it all. I love filament. Love it. I can show y'all. I got 2 new colors. I'm gonna show them. I'll show them to you. I love them. Okay, let me get it. Put this down. They're right here. I set them. I was gonna do wait and buy some more, but I'm not gonna get anything right now. I don't need anything. That's for sure, guys. I've got enough filament. But these are super pretty. And the brand is a Molin. Right? How you say that? And the colors. I love the colors. Okay. So this one is it's basic PLA, but it's like the wood look. And this is a chestnut brown. Can you see that? It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be really pretty. So I'm excited. I like that chestnut. It's very pretty. Now the other one is my son Donovan, the one that's living in Philadelphia, who is a total Philadelphia fan since he was a tiny baby boy. He sent me this. He said, "Mom, look, I saw this on Facebook." And so he likes me to make and stuff. It's beautiful. I loved it. I'm trying to think, why is that stopping? But he sent me this one, and I haven't opened it because he says I need to make him something. His birthday is Friday. He's going to be 26. So it says it's forest green, and I'm going to open it. Well, I don't want to open it, not yet, but I don't think you can see it. You're not going to see how the beauty of it. It is really pretty, though. I mean, I don't know if this just does it justice. No. Okay. Well, we're going to use it soon, so let me open it. Let me open this. I don't know if this will cut it. Let me see. Your favorite purple flock from Eve as well. I'm going to open it so you can see, because I don't think it does it justice in this packaging. You know, I'm a woman of a million pairs of scissors. I couldn't find them. It's really pretty, though. And, you know, I'm surprised that he chose this one, because he had been liking the Kelly green for the Eagles. So maybe he's going to go back old school. But it's really pretty. It's forest green, and it's just like nice. Nice. You know what? I'm thinking that pink one is done. And if it is, I'm going to bring it so y'all can see it, because I'm going to make a mold out of it. I knew it would be around this time, because that's why I put it on to make sure. And, oh, yeah, this is just almost ready. Let me grab that one. Okay, let me see. So it says here, nice green. Thank you. I like the green. Oh, hey, Stacy girl. Hi. I didn't know you're here. Thank you for being here. Eve was showing her 2 new colors she's using too. One was like a sea foam, and the other was turquoise. Oh, of rhinestones or of flock? Because I have 2 really pretty colors of stones that are kind of like that. Oh, yes, this is done, guys. All right. And we'll see what y'all think. I was thinking that this would make a really pretty, let me switch you to the desk. I think that this will make a really pretty crystal, or, you know, not crystal, but resin. I was clicking in the wrong spot, guys. Typical. Okay, let me put this right here. Okay, so this is a, make it come up. So it has some little things, some little supports. So I just thought that would be so cute. I'll make it the little mold. And then in the resin, it'll be like a little bottom. My fingers. It's really stuck. Oh, okay. And it's got support, so it's going to be a few minutes. I have to take them off. And sometimes they're really strong supports, and I have to use the little chompers. Just to like grab it and stuff. It kind of helps. And the base of this, it goes inside, like, and I thought that would be cute. And then, you know, penguins are cute. Let's see if I can get it. These are not my favorite. I didn't bring them out because I didn't know I was going to do this. I have these other ones that are good at grabbing and pulling. And I know I had something here. This little beak. Look how cute. Got my big fingers in there, sorry. You can't even see it. It's cute. You wonder why my hands are all cut up? Because I'm constantly doing this kind of stuff. Let me see. Are you off today? Colors for 3D. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty colors. And I love it. Trying. This one, it came with its own like pre-done supports. I didn't just enable supports. It came that way so that come on. You know, like whoever made it, they pre-did them, so they put a lot of them on there, I'll tell you that much. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off. It's going to take some heavy-duty muscle. And if you've seen any of the videos, you know I don't have that much muscle. I thought I was strong. And then I can't even like get these two little pieces together. It's like, oh my God. See, it only goes to here because this is a solid circle. And I think that this one will be really, really pretty. No, it's not a solid circle. It's got an inside head. Okay, I'm going to have to go on later because I don't think I can get it off while we're here. It's going to take too much time. And I know we want to go and see how this other thing came out. So if we have time later, I'll get it all set up so we can do it when I get the other resin. So it's got a circle here and then the hole. So when I do it, I'll need to do it like this so I can get the inside. Unless I decide I just want to make this solid, then I would put it flat and then we wouldn't have an insert here and it would fit inside like that. But it is cute. I think it's going to be really pretty in epoxy. And I like containers. That's a big thing for me. I like containers. So I'll finish tugging on that thing in a little while. Move over here. All right, let's see if this is ready. I think it's going to be ready. I hope. I'm hoping. It feels, has it been 10 minutes? Yeah, right? Barely. Barely. I always think it's been more. Let me see what we got going on. Let's see. So Stacy's not working. Yay, Stacy. Stacy, did you say you and the hubby will be doing some lives together with your new machine? Are you? That's fun. Let's figure out. Yes, come on. Yeah. I always thought I was really strong, but I struggle. Oh my God. To get the little pieces together. They act like, you know. Don't know how hard it's going to be to get this out of here, guys. So just going to have to be patient. I'm going to See, look, you see here, that's where the glue was. So that's the part that's going to be open. And then the rest of this baby's going to come out of that hole right there. And I have little, work my fingers in here, see if I can get it out of here. Once I get it out of this thing, we'll be home free. And now this mold is still curing. So, you know, I got to be kind of careful with it. I look at my hands, I'm thinking, hey, Miss Becky, how are you doing? You working today? I almost had it a while ago. Let's see. I feel it lifting, but it's got a lot of suction. This container's like, oh, I'm going to collapse under the pressure. It's coming. I feel it. I don't want to let it down because then the suction comes right back. And I'm going to struggle with it. I'm working it, guys. If I can get that in there a little bit more, maybe I can get it from this other side as well. Yeah, the blade's closed. Don't worry. Come on, Laura. There's some, I know there's some like spray to release, to get it to release. But you also have to remember that I've got that snail at the bottom glued. And it's going to want to come out of there too. So I'm like, that's why I think I'm going to make them from now on, because that's a lot easier just to rip the cardstock off than it is to dig in this thing. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, hey, it came out. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it didn't. It came apart. That's good grip. Hey, that's pretty good. Because I don't need this anyway. I wasn't going to do anything with this. And see, so everything else, it's a little bit soft still. Everything else is going to be a mold, except for this bottom part right here. It's still a little wet. Should probably wait a second. Now, if I guess when I really get to understanding it all, one thing my brain was telling me, it tells me sometimes, one thing my brain was telling me was that you can do it with a lot less infill, because you really just want the outer shell. You know, that's what's going to make your impressions and stuff like that. I have to figure out something to do with my time today. Oh, there's so much to do. I wish I'd like to veg. Yeah. Hey, Miss Becky, are you working or are you home? You're thoroughly confused right now. So this will be a mold. Yes. So this is going to be a mold. So I was just kind of letting it rest a little bit because it's a little sticky still. And it's been 30 minutes. So, but you know, I was wondering about that. The thicker the mold, you know, the longer it's going to take to cure. So, but it says 30 minutes, but it's a little sticky, not bad. And so now when I take this snail, when I get this snail out of here, the imprint that's going to be on the inside is going to be of the snail. And so when I put epoxy resin in there, or polyurethane resin, or whatever resin you put in, it's going to come out in the shape of the snail with all the details. I want to work it out without messing it up, though. It's coming. I saw a lot right there. It has a one thin part and I don't want it to mess up. Look, see, look, you see that right there? That's coming around by the snail, that shell. It's just going to be a work to get it out. I just don't, and I don't want to mess it up. Like I said, I did it really thin on the top, and so I'm pressing over here, and I don't want to mess that part up because then, you know, it's just ruined. Won't be able to use it. So what I'll do is once I get it out of here, and let it sit for a little bit longer, then I'm going to pour resin in it, and then I'll demote it, and I'll show y'all next time. So you can see. And that's what I want to do. I want to make these things. I think that'd be cool. It's stuck right here, right by the head, because it's that little section that goes under that snail. It's right here. Come on. I don't want to tear it. It's stuck. It's stuck right here. Yeah, it's coming off. Come out of there. See it? Stuck right here on this shell. Let me see. I'm like, let me see what I can stick in there. There we go. All right, so now the truth is going to be, once I put it in with the resin, I can see right here where that little piece, I might take that little piece. I'll leave it for right now. When I put the resin in, I'm anxious to see if it's going to be smooth and what it's going to look like. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit more because, like I said, it's a little tacky. And then I'll put resin in it. And then when it comes out, I will show you guys how it looks. But that's pretty good. I like it. I'm excited. I hope that works. I hope. Let's see. Laura, you may need to cut that end. You may need to cut that in. Sorry, Miss Becky. No. Not a problem. I slept in, so I want to make sure I watch the replay. I was all ready to go live and realized I didn't have something that I really needed. So I canceled. Oh boy, I'm excited. I just thought it would be so cool from the 3D things that I make, you know. So a couple of things I want to do, you know, is to make some of these. I was saying, I don't know if you were here earlier, Miss Becky, but I ordered some molding stuff. And so, you know, and I should have maybe considered cutting this one like and opening it this way, because this is thick and I can cut some of it off, I think. It's really big. I'm trying to feel in here. Huh. Pretty vacuum sealed. I can tell you that, because it feels. Let me see. Yeah. It goes down like where the head was and stuff. The only part is that one piece right here. Right here. See that? It's real tight. And so it went in here and it got stuck because it went all the way through. So it kind of looped it. So I need to figure that one out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping. Well, we have to see. Like, I'm like, I like it. I want to do it, but you see how huge this part is? So maybe it would be better. Let me put this over here. This is like a real thick cardstock, and I can cut it and then make a box. I also have I had everything ready just in case. I have this board here, so I can make this the base and then use the glue gun around it. And to go with that, to make the little individual boxes, I have this corrugated stuff from my husband's political campaign. I can use that, and I can make the box. I can make the box to go around it. But, yeah. So I think I should do that. Maybe even for the little reindeer, because it took a lot of stuff. As it went higher on this container, it went wider, and I don't need it wider, right? I need it a little more, just straight. Well, we have to start looking. It didn't require that much resin. It actually did require what? I had about, because the bottles are 8 fluid ounces, and I probably had about 6 or maybe 5 to 6 in each one. So that was, say, 12 fluid ounces, I think. And I really could have used less if I would have used a more narrow container. So that's going to be key. Getting the container to be better. Yeah. And because I don't need it wide. I understood you. Yeah, I do, definitely. Well, because I know what I want to do. I just needed to get it done this morning, and I didn't do it. Well, I figure I do so many different things, and if there's something that we want it to be made a mold into, we can do. Did you see the little ducky? I did this one last night, and it had an issue for the nose. I need to go back and see how the lady fixes that nose, Miss Becky. How she fixes the bubble, because it had a bubble, but it came out with the same texture and stuff. And I bet with the polyurethane, it'll come out super cute because it'll be white, and you know this, and it'll look more like this. I think that'd be cute. Make it big for you. Here. Okay. So this was the 3D printed one. And then this is from the mold that I made from this one. And it's got all the little textures and everything. But it had a bubble in the beak, because I checked and the beak is there. But there must have been a bubble in there, and so I need to squish it and whatever, get the bubble out. But that came out really cute. And it was really easy. And I was telling them that I did it in this little cup, this little Dixie cup. I put a little bit of glue on the bottom of this thing, and I put this pinky here, and then I filled it up above. And then when it was cured, I just tore off the Dixie cup, and I had this. It was like this in there. And then I pulled them out. So it came out really cool. I love it. I'm excited about that. Thank you. Thank you. It's knitted. It's that knitted look. Yeah, I like it. I'm excited. I mean, I don't know what all we're going to need, but like I said, oh, I did talk about you. That's probably why you got on, because you heard your ears started burning. I did this 3D penguin, and it's a container. So this is the bottom, and then this is the top. I just have to finish taking this off. Look how cute. And so I thought I'll do a mold because I think this would look really pretty in the epoxy. Whether it be clear or the white, it would be pretty. You can paint it. And so it's going to go on top. It's going to be a little container. So I'm going to try getting this one done. My order doesn't come in until Thursday. So hopefully by Thursday, I'll be able to do that. Yeah. Well, you know, I can make like the clay molds. I just need to do it and from my own brain, and then make the molds and then offer them to people, because that's where I struggle getting them. I can make all day long. I have so many. I can make them like you wouldn't believe. Yes, I know. That's why I'm telling you. I know, girlfriend. I know you're in your jar era. And this is so cute. And it's going to be really cute. So once I get it done, then I try it. I'll send you one and we can do it. Oh, I thought a pair. You know, you can make them. Tinkercad. Sorry. You can make it with Tinkercad. I think Tinkercad's super cool. I don't do as well as I thought, though. Yeah, but I never do that right. So, but it's okay. So you want a pair with a stem and a leaf, so I can look. Oh my God. Well, I don't know. It's a lot of money, don't you think? I don't know anybody that would want to buy. It's a lot of mold. That's a lot of money. I can't even sell my bling shirts for 32. Yes, I can. But so I am gonna have to sand this because these supports that they put on are wow. I'm gonna take off his supports and add my own, because these are killer supports. It's gonna make this rough, and I don't want that rough. So this will be a good project for this afternoon. Cutting all this off. But anyway, I also showed him this. I showed my mushroom. So this is the show and go part of this. This is the show and go part of today. I saw a video of a gal that made the mini bins like Lowe's. Yeah, those are cool. Black and pink. Yes, yeah, I can do that. Oh, well, I saw this big snail that that lady was doing. So I just need to paint the white dots on here. But this came out super pretty and with no bubbles, nothing. It came out really pretty, this mushroom. So I'm excited about this. So this is my show and go, right? That one's so cute. Didn't do it today, but okay. So all we have is this one. And I'll do this and I can show y'all what it looks like. Yes, I didn't do the two-piece one. I just did the one. But I think it would be precious sitting out on somebody's desk or somebody that likes mushrooms. But so what I'm going to do is I'll let this cure a little bit more. Then I'm going to pour some resin in there. I'm working on a cup, so I'll have some. I'll do extra for this. Need to figure out how much it needs. Not much. Not much at all. Because it's not that big. And then when I take it out, I'll show it. All right, and it'll be the last part of the show and go. But I think it's going to be pretty. And you know, sometimes it's a distraction from other things you got to do, and then it'll all work out. So we'll see. All right, but I did enjoy this today, and so I'll see what I can do next time. I have the pretty colors, so I'm going to do something with these colors. I don't know yet. I did do a little video, and I'm going to put it up today. Well, not today, tomorrow, of that new grip thing that I got myself for Christmas. Yes, Miss Becky. Miss Becky, you coming on tonight? Yes. What about Robin? Robin, you coming on today? I know it's Robin, it's Miss Becky, and then Gail tonight, Gail Wednesday, Patch Hack. Gail and I will be on Thursday. We're doing, yeah, Becky's going to be on. We're going to do Hearts and Love year round, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. If you have power, then you'll be on. Okay. All right. So then that's going to be it for me today. I appreciate everyone being here. And if you know someone that's into this kind of stuff, do me a favor and share my video. And that's good. We're good. All right. Thank you. And make it a great, great day. All right, guys. See you later. Thank you.